So basically today we're going to be going over all the POI draft stuff for champs. Now everyone keeps asking already, even though it's in the title because no one reads. This is the champs POI draft, which means that we are now choosing for the group stages all of the POIs for the group stages of LAN. Obviously, January 29th is when the LAN's going to start up. And these are going to be groups A versus B, C, or A versus B first, then C versus D, then B versus C, then A versus C, then B versus C, then A versus D. POI draft is a little bit different, obviously, because we have 3 maps this time around. So we have E-District, Stormpoint, and World's Edge for the loot pool to choose from, courtesy of EA and all the hard workers over at ALGS. We do have a little bit of a beautiful widget to work with. This is sick, dude. We have like our own little website for ALGS tools, and it's actually so exciting. This looks really good. We can check with the map over here. Super clean, way easier to see. We can go through the maps afterwards. So this is groups A versus B, the first one that's going to be drafted. You can see it starts in 3 minutes. We can see the rotation here too as well. It goes Moist, Fnatic, Guild, TSM, C9, PK, VK Gaming, 100 Thieves, NRG, Complexity Makers, ExoClan, NIP, Virtus Pro, and so on and so forth. It should be, like we said, no snake draft. The way it works is just double first picks, and then you go from there. But we are picking a ton of POIs today because, again, we are rocking 3 different maps. So that is 60 overall choices, 3 for each team, and we go from there, right? Pick is now in, and they're going to be locking in Lightning Rod over on Stormpoint. Very interesting. Guild is going to go with the Mill. So we now have Guild locking in with Mill. People are choosing fast as hell. We got TSM with Down Beast C9 up next. TSM Down Beast. I actually like that call a lot. I really also like that Guild got Mill. That's huge. Lightning Rod out of Fnatic is not surprising, but no one right now at all choosing any E-District POIs. We are strictly World's Edge and Stormpoint so far. All right, C9 going to get Cedo Station. It's a very, very normal pick for C9 here. PK is going to be the next one up. It's draft order random. Yes, correct. All right, so PK now have 3 seconds till they need to make a pick here. I know, August. I'm just looking at this. This is a little bit better for me. All right, VK Gaming. Wait, what? I thought they had pick. I think draft order might have been based off seeding. I'm not 100% sure. I think PK just got passed. So I believe PK did not choose their POI in time, and VK Gaming is now going to be the next up. GG on, I guess. I believe PK now can choose at any point if they respond back or they get dropped down. I'm not too sure. Well, also, VK Gaming just also got dropped down. I don't know what the everyone's doing here. We're literally choosing POIs, bro. We are choosing POIs for LAN. Lock the 100 Thieves now, baby. Will they choose E-District? Probably not. And they go World's Edge. So 100 Thieves chooses, of course, Thermal Station over on World's Edge. That checks out for sure. Definitely a comfort pick. No questions asked. Yeah, bro, didn't wake up. Doesn't matter. You're competing for 2 million buckaroonies, dude. You better wake the up. VK Gaming gonna get that Stormcatcher. Again, another comfort pick here for VK Gaming. For what it seems like, we're just seeing a ton of teams rock comfort picks right now. No one really taking anything outside the ordinary to maybe have better loot going into this LAN, but it is what it is, I guess. All right. Complexity gonna be up next here. Climatizer for NRG. And you can kind of see here with the rotations in where everyone's going. We have NRG, Moist, all that good over on World's Edge. So only 3 picks chosen on World's Edge, 5 picks chosen on Stormpoint. E-District is still untouched. Press top right in the maps. Oh yeah, I'm going to go back and forth out for sure. 100%. All right, Complexity of the number 9 pick goes Pylon, which, okay, that's honestly expected as well. It's not a bad take though, man, for Complexity. I'm cool with that. Next, PK is finally back. Let's see where they go here. Their total is 60 teams? No. There's 20 teams picking 3 different times, so there's 60 overall choices. PK will be the next one up. Complexity Pylon. I actually really like this call. Music is hella loud. It's supposed to be. All right. Makers, going to be going to Monument side. Monument with your first pick. I know that's a comfort choice, but I still just don't like that. E-District, by the way, not touched. Not a single team choosing a POI on E-District. And finally, PK will be the first one. They're going to go over to Neon Square. So Neon Square for PK. First team is now chosen. And E-District POI. Cascade Falls here for ExoClan. Another comfort pick coming out for an EMEA squad. NIP could be the next one. And NIP is going to also choose a E-District POI. And they're locking in on Energy Bank. I kind of like that for NIP, I can't lie. Virtus Pro, Lava Siphon for World's Edge. Great choice. Love seeing VP take an aggressive approach to the POI draft and going for a banger of a POI in a central location. TRG Dragons go Jurassic with their first pick. And that's just something I can't get behind, brother. I don't care how comfortable you are with that POI. Shadow is going to go Checkpoint on Storm Point. 2 picks. I'm not really happy about being your first ones, but it is what it is. FaZe Clan now up next. FaZe Clan can't go Cedo Station because C9 already chose it. So let's see where FaZe Clan decides to go. Let's see. And FaZe Clan's going to go Echo HQ over on Storm Point. All right. Interesting. So they can't go Cedo, but they go Echo instead. Kind of. Not really that similar of rotations. Definitely not. X and Y going to be up next. We'll see where they go. Again, only 2 POIs drafted so far on E-District. I wonder why that is. All right, Zeus Station now for Source. Oh, so on this map here, you can see 4 Storm Point. We're going to have X and Y and Fnatic pretty much right next to each other with the Lightning Rod Zeus. Meteor is going to go Lotus, so Libel Ace's team does choose a E-District POI. Moist Esports is now back up again. Moist Esports on their first choice chose World's Edge Skyhook West, and now they're going to get Storm Point for Storm Point Launchpad on their second pick. Right now, Moist is killing it. Skyhook West and Launchpad on their first 2 picks, and Fnatic is going to bounce over to E-District and get Street Market, and now Guild is going to choose Resort over on ED. Okay, so teams are now starting to lock in with their second pick on E-District. TSM with another comfy pick getting height over on ED. C9, another pick on E-District. And we're starting to fill out the ED map more and more. C9 getting Electro. I love Electro, bro. That POI is fantastic loot. PK is going to bounce over to Storm Point and go Barometer, which I'm cool with too. I think it's a good pick for PK. They're going to go, so they're Neon Square Barometer. That's not bad. That's fine. All right, VK Gaming now up next. And VK with their first one got Stormcatcher, so they either have World's Edge or E-District to choose from. Did VK not choose again? VK did not submit a choice again. 100 Thieves going to take that pick away from VK, who's AFK, and they're going to go City Hall. So 100 Thieves gets their City Hall choice, and VK Gaming is going to go Harvester. So right now, not very aggressive POI choices from VKG. They go Harvester and Stormcatcher, which is kind of expected. They are way more of a passive squad with early rotates. Energy now up next. Don't forget, Stormcatcher POI is taken, so they cannot go over to Cascade Falls. Let's see what Energy chooses here for their second pick. I actually believe for their first pick, where did Energy get? They got World's Edge. No, yeah, they got Climb. So we'll see if they go here for the second. They have Storm Point or E-District. There we go. Blossom Drive is going to be the second choice here for NRG. Complexity now up next. Complexity chose Pylon, which is a fantastic start. I think they might stick with a World's Edge choice here, but a lot of spots are filling up on E-District. It might be best to jump into picking an E-District POI before a lot of the good ones are taken up, because it's starting to dwindle down a little bit. And they go Launch Site World's Edge. Okay, so Complexity with their second pick goes straight onto Launch Site, which I don't know if anyone here would have took Launch away from them on their third pick, but it is what it is. It's fine. Maker's going to go Cenote Cave. Oof. Not fantastic for 100 Thieves, brother. Unfortunate. So 100 Thieves is not their POI for Storm Point, which is tough. Makers takes away. NIP is going to go Wall for their second pick. Not bad. They take a Storm Point POI. I believe right now NIP is E-District and Storm Point, so they have to choose World's Edge next. VP now getting into the mix, and they choose Command Center for an easy rotate. Dragon's going to be the next one up. Dragons choose Countdown. Okay, so Dragon's first pick was what? Let me see. I forgot what they chose. They go Countdown, and their first one was Jurassic. So Countdown, Jurassic. Interesting. Shadow's going to be the next one up. They chose Checkpoint for their first choice as well. We'll see what this looks like for their second. And they're going to go Draft Point on E-District. Fair. FaZe Clan, struggling all week in scrims. Let's see if they can get good POIs for their first group stage, man, heading into LAN. Nope, this is just groups A versus B. If your favorite team is not in these groups, they will not be drafting until their group is up. Uh-oh, FaZe run out of time? Yeah. For real? Yeah, this is crazy. Guys, we got to lock in. We can't be missing that. There we go. FaZe Clan gets Stadium. Thank you for that. All right, so Stadium choice is not bad. I actually kind of like that for FaZe. Not awful. Meteor up next, and they get Overlook. It's their second choice. I believe for Meteor, the last one is going to be Storm Point. Oblivion now on their second pick here before we make our rounds back to Moist for their third. Shipyard Arcade. Now, Moist Esports has chosen, I believe, World's Edge and Storm Point with Sky West and Launchpad. Now, their last pick is going to have to be on E of the D. All right, and Moist Esports get Boardwalk. So all 3 POIs for Moist Esports is 100% locked. The Fnatic going to be up next on their third, and they get Lava Fisher. I can't lie, I really like Fnatic's picks. Really good. Guild going to be up next, and they get Survey Camp. Hate Survey Camp, certified hater. All good, though. Not too bad for your third pick, I guess. TSM now up next. I believe they have, I think they had World's Edge. No, yeah, they had that Storm Point. They have World's Edge up next, their last pick. Where can they go for World's Edge? Not many options. And TSM is going to choose Mirage Voyage. Alrighty. Not awful, honestly, for your third pick. They got some good POIs to walk in here, too. We have C9 up next on their third. Don't forget, this is the third pick for all teams. And C9 is going to get Tree. C9 had a good draft, dude. Electro. They had Cedo Station. They had a great draft. And then the Tree. I actually love this. VK Gaming going to be next. We have PK, though, getting the Geyser. Galleria getting for E-District on VK Gaming. 100 Thieves now with their third pick. And they're going to lock in Trident. Oh, God. Low-key a certified hater, too. But it's all good. That's fine. Energy on up next. I don't mind the Trident pick for 100 Thieves. I'm being a little critical. It's not bad for your third pick, I would guess. Having a Trident now in this meta with the Gibraltar Bubble is so important anyway. Energy with the Devastated Coast. Damn, Energy had a killer draft. Hello? Energy got Devastated Coast. They got Climb and then for ED. Complexity next. What's Complexity have? They already have ED. They already have Storm Point. What's their World's Edge they're going to choose? Not much. Oh, they already good. Wait, no, they chose. I'm a dumbass. They got Viaduct. My bad. They have Launchpad. Not Launchpad. Their launch site. Their second. Exo Clan now up next too. Makers gets Old Town. So a lot of this, the dog shit POIs are being picked now. Don't have a choice in your third. Nah, Clima's not split. Actually, I don't even know. I don't think so. I think Climatizer is Climatizer now. All right, Exo Clan. Going to be Vibe Isle. Okay. Vibe Isle, Skyhook East for NIP. So at this moment, Sky West, Sky East rivalry will be NIP and Moist. That might get very interesting at LAN, courtesy of Nosuke. Just being Nosuke. So we'll see how this goes. VP now for their third choice here too. Yeah, I believe all split POIs are gone, which is that one. VP going to get Canal Plaza. Okay. Dragon's going to be up next. I do not like Dragon's POI picks so far. And they get Settlement on E-District. I was not a fan of anything DRG just picked in these 3 choices. Not a fan. All right. Epicenter now for Shadow over on World's Edge. That's low-key not terrible for where the f they're at. Staging for FaZe Clan, which is not great when you have TSM over at Mirage Voyage. Not fun. Okay. X and Y now up next. So they go over to Big Mod here. Not a bad choice either. That's fine. We do have OBVN over at Stacks, though, who will probably int that every day of the week. Coastal Camp here for Meteor over on Storm Point. And then last pick for OBVN. I don't know which map they have left. But OBVN will get the last pick, and they choose Northpad on Storm Point. They will be next to 100 Thieves over at Trident. All right, well, that is it for groups A versus B. Interesting. Very interesting. We look over the draft here in just a little bit. We'll go over everything. So, Moist got Skyhook West, Launchpad, and Boardwalk. God, brother. Moist killed that draft. Holy shit. Fnatic also killed it in the second place spot. They got Street Market, Lightning Rod, and they got Lava Fisher. Oh my God. Okay. 2:30 p.m. PST. Okay. So, really good draft choices from Moist and Fnatic, the top 2 teams. Guild did a pretty good job as well. Guild is going to get Mill, which I don't mind overall. I actually don't mind that. Guild's going to get Mill. They're going to get Resort, which is good. ED, Storm Point choice is great. But then they get Survey Camp over on World's Edge, where I'm a certified hater because I believe FaZe Clan is taking Epicenter over on World's Edge. No, not FaZe. Who is it? It's Shadow. All right, I mean, not terrible. Who do you think won this draft, Chad? I think Moist Esports just wins this draft, right? I would say. Yeah, but it's based off seeding, so it's fair. Skyhook West, Launchpad, and Boardwalk is pretty good. C9's not bad either, by the way. C9 with the tree, they got Electro Dam, and they got Cedo Station. C9 had some very comfortable choices right there for themselves, and they could definitely play out of those POIs extremely well. I really like the Cedo Station choice for sure for C9. Energy's pretty solid too at the eighth spot. They got Climatizer, they got Blossom Drive, and they got, where's Energy again? Where did they get on Storm Point? All right, well, there we go, man. Groups A versus B draft is now complete. Honestly, pretty good draft overall for a lot of these squads. I would definitely say a ton of cover picks. Some picks were a little bit out of it, but I also like it. So we have Moist Esports over at Scott. We'll just go over the maps, I guess. Let's just go per map. We'll start over on World's Edge.